Tables. Today is Monday, September 14th, and today we're going to be talking about the least common multiple. All right, to continue with our number talks to build fluency, you can look at this particular figure and you can see how much of it is shaded. It's broken into two parts. There's a diagonal drawn from one corner to the opposite corner. One half of this figure is shaded. So if one half is shaded, that means one half is not shaded, right? So we can have 1/2, 2/4, 3/6. The numerator is increasing at a rate of 1. The denominator is increasing at a rate of 2. Okay, they're increasing at the same rate. This will give us equivalency, which we're going to talk about in our upcoming unit, which we will start tomorrow. Okay, so 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, 4/8, 5/10, 6/12, and we could go on and on. Okay, so if you would, please pause the video for a moment so you can put this learning target in your daily notes. The learning target is, I can find the least common multiple of two whole numbers less than or equal to 12. In other words, we won't go above your common times tables. We won't have anything, any multiples of 13, 14, 15. It'll just be 1 through 12. Okay? So there are several ways that we can find multiples. And in order to get a multiple, we have to multiply. We can use a number line. We can use a list. We can use prime factorization, or we can use the ladder. Okay? So here is the number line, which it kind of goes along with the list. 24, 32, okay, 10, 20, 30, and 40, okay? So the number line and the list are very similar, okay? Prime factorization, that comes back to the factor tree that we did. This is 2 times 4, and this is 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So let's write out our prime factorization. 10 is 2 times 5. That's all there is to it. Okay? 2 times 5. So our greatest common factor here is going to be 2. That's the largest number that both numbers are divisible by. Okay? I'm sorry. I told you completely wrong. We're not looking for greatest common factor. Least common multiple. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 5. I'm sorry, I told you wrong again. Gosh, 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 5 is 40. So our LCM is 40, and we'll straighten that up in another one, okay? Let's look at the ladder, 8 and 10. That's my favorite. You're familiar with this. You didn't know you could use the ladder to find the least common multiple, did you? I'm going to factor out a 2. So this is going to leave me with a 4 and a 5. I cannot factor anymore. If I draw an L, which is funny because we're dealing with least common multiple, I have my least common multiple. 2 times 4 times 5. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, times 5 is 40. So my least common multiple of 8 and 10 is 40. Now, can you find the multiple by multiplying 8 and 10? You'll find a multiple, but it may not be the least common multiple. Okay? All right, let's look at another example. 6 and 9. So 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. And I always say list 5. If you can't find the multiple in the first 5, you can list another 5. Okay? 9, 18. Uh-oh, look there. I don't even need to go any further, do I? Okay? Prime factorization. 2 times 3. Okay? 9 is 3 times 3. So we've got 6, 2, 3, 9 is 3 and 3. So that counts as 1. This is where I messed up a while ago. LCM is 3 times 3 times 2. 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18. Okay? Perfect, right? All right, let's look at another. 6 and 9. Let's look at the ladder this time. They're both divisible by 3. This is 2, this is 3. Now remember, a while ago, I told you, draw that L, least common multiple. Okay? And LCM is 3 times 2 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6 times 3, 18. Perfect, right? There you go. You got 4 methods to find least common multiple. Now, it's your turn. Your turn. I want you to pause the video and find the least common multiple of 12 and 10. Use whichever model works for you. Okay, I'm going to use the ladder. I just like that one. 12 and 10. And this is easy because 2, 6, and 5. Well, do I have any? Can I simplify 6 and 5? Can I factor 6 and 5? No, I cannot. So my least common multiple is going to be 2 times 6 times 5. Well, 2 times 6 is 12 times 5, 60. Okay. Now, you're going to have a little short quiz, little multiple choice quiz on LCM. I want you to go back to Canvas, click on the link, and take that little 5-question quiz. Okay, and we're going to stay online while you do it.